Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, the storms are coming. It is 70 some odd degrees right now here in West Tennessee, and it is going to be in the mid 30s tonight, and that is after the huge storms roll through. Now, last night we had storms roll through, and the ridge crib was a boof, boof, rocking back and forth. I bet we got over an inch of rain, and we had an earthquake yesterday too. There's like, apocalyptic things going on here in West Tennessee right now. That's probably why I have to have a seismic category 4 or whatever it is, 3 earthquake protection on my barn house up there. Yeah, there was a 2.6 on the Richter scale, magnitude in the Richter scale earthquake just down the road from us. And I was pretty I think I heard it because it wasn't too far. It was like a sonic boom and then a rattle. And of course, there's the little aftershocks and stuff. And you're like, Tim, you live in the Midwest. Well, how you got earthquakes? Well, we live near what's called the New Madrid Fault. You have the San Andreas Fault out there in California and the West Coast. And then in the center of the United States, along the Mississippi River, is the New Madrid Fault. And actually, the town of New Madrid, I used to live really close to there. My one of my first girlfriends, she went to high school there in New Madrid. And so we lived right on the fault. So we had earthquakes all the time. But you guys know, I told you, I've got family coming in. Let's see, Monday, my brother and niece are coming in from Connecticut. And they're going to stay just a couple days. I believe I'm going to take my niece to the Children's Museum of Memphis. I know I've taken all my kids there. They always have a great time, and hopefully they got some new things in the last 15-20 years. But I think she'll really enjoy that. I think my brother enjoyed that. Of course, we'll go out to eat and do all those fun things. And then we got about a day or so, and then my dad and stepmom are coming up down from Vermont, and my sister's coming up from Alabama. So lots and lots of, I don't know if they're coming in Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday. But I know on Monday I've got to take the old beast in to get the new dipstick, get a power steering hose clamp checked, because every time it gets real cold it drips a little bit, and that's a known problem with that new 23 model. I got to get my DEF system looked at, and I got to get a computer update. Nothing major. I talked about that before. A lot of people are like, "Ooh, you got a lot of problems with it." Yeah, just minor problems. I mean, nobody would even know about the dipstick if you didn't, check. You do your own oil. And the leak of the power steering is just minute. I looked it up, and it's a common problem. So again, I want to get it fixed before the warranty runs out. I want to get the dash system updated. The only thing that's real issue is I did get a check engine light a couple times a while back, and it was for the DEF injector. It has not came in a while, but I definitely want it documented before I take it up. I've been out today cleaning. Grandma Carol's been cleaning inside the cabin. I've been doing things outside. I've been cleaning up all kinds of stuff outside, but I did get another piece in for my sickle bar attachment, guys. I can't wait to show you this sickle bar in operation. And this is the other piece. I got another piece for it, so I could do one extra thing with it before I get the video out to you. A lot of y'all were asking about the camper there. That is a buddy of mine. He just left. He came in. He bought it. It's a older used camper, and he wanted to see if it got any leaks from that big storm we had. And it was fine. We talked about camper life. I showed him a few things on my camper. I think his camper is a little bit bigger. I think it's a little bit bigger. Mine's actually what's called a 20 or 21 foot, but I think the cabin is actually 18 feet long. Let's get over here. Oh, okay, guys. Funny story. I'll probably make a thumbnail about it. I was cleaning up out here. Ooh, I gotta get that burn barrel. I'm gonna take that burn barrel up to the ridge. We had bought a bunch of burn barrels, and that's an extra one that I'm gonna use up there at the ridge, and that way I don't have to bring all my stuff down here to burn. But all right, so right here, oh, I just stepped. Look how muddy it is. Everything is still just so muddy. But right here, y'all see what those are? Yeah, creepy crawlies. And what it was, we had a aluminum ladder right here. Grandma Carol, remember when she was doing all the inside of this and everything? We had aluminum ladder right here, and there was some pieces of wood, the interior wood. Let me show you actually. She did a really good job in here. Look at this. Yeah, there's pieces of this wood. I mean, this is not really Nero's doghouse anymore. We call it the bougie doghouse, or the Taj Mahal doghouse. There's the entry. Tater could still use it, but Tater goes inside. You know, Tater is a spoiled dog. So right now we've got the windows covered up with insulation. But it can be a doghouse if it needs to be. But yeah, anyway, so it was this material right here. It was on the ground right there, just some scrap pieces, and I picked it up and I was carrying it all. And when I was carrying it all, I know, Elvis, it was not a fun experience. I picked it up and I got about right here, and all of a sudden, I felt like I was doing some new dance, some new wave dance, you know, like, you know, ants. I was wearing shorts earlier, of course, you know, it's 70 some odd degrees. I was wearing shorts earlier and Crocs. Yeah, Elvis, I know, I was wearing Crocs. Just to get over it. Get over it. Always giving me a business about wearing Crocs. I like Crocs. Crocs are fun. Crocs are comfortable, except for they got holes in them. And ants, Elvis, don't give me no lip now. The ants made their way up my arms, into my shirt sleeves. They made their way into my Crocs, up my shorts. I was wearing athletic shorts, and all of a sudden I got about right here, and they started commencing to chomping down. That's right, Elvis. I was ow. I started throwing off things, and I was kicking shoes, and it was quite embarrassing. I'm glad ain't no trail camera right here. I know, Elvis, you saw me do it. Don't be laughing at me now. He laughs at me for everything I do. But yeah, so I had to take my shirt off, take my shorts off, take my Crocs off. Eventually I got all the ants off me. Then I had to get the wood and still burn it. Goodness gracious. So that was an event. Oh, and I unboxed this today, and I was going to get it installed today, but it already started raining a little bit once, and Grandma had this Timmy do list, and I had to take care of the Timmy do list before I did anything else. So what I got, that's my new bed cover right there. It is a quad folding bed cover, and it fits inside the rail there. Really, really nice. I am super, super excited about that. It's gonna match my truck wonderfully. That is a big old pile of trash I gotta take to the dump that won't burn. That was in the back of the Kubota. Again, I always talk about this. Gotta keep your stuff in good condition. You gotta keep it clean, you gotta keep it maintained, and you can't make it just a big trash dump out of it. Otherwise, so I told you we had high winds and rain, and I broke down that box. Well, the wind took some of it out into the woods. And I wish I should have filmed today, you know. I gotta get in the habit, now that I'm full-time YouTube, of just filming the things I do, because you'd have loved to see me get bit by them ants. I know you would have. And then I walked out, matter of fact, let's go out here right now. I walked out because there was packing materials, and the wind had taken them into the woods, and we'll just go on a little walkabout. And I was out here, and there was the bubble wrap, and I don't know how it made its way that far out into the woods, but I had to, and again, I was in my Crocs, in my shorts, and I had to get out here. And of course the Ridge Creek is a-flowing. Look at that big giant Ridge Creek right there, you guys. I know it's that's a lot of water. And actually, what's kind of funny is, excuse me, my Ridge Creek is underground. All right, check this out. Check this out, guys. All right, where I'm at right now. Okay, I'm gonna come up here. You're just getting all the information today. Do y'all see this creek right here? All right, that creek is flowing. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's not like David's Creek, I know, but look. See, that creek is flowing. I mean, it's not raging, but it comes down the ridge there, comes down, and then all of a sudden, it disappears. It disappears. I mean, there's just a little bit coming over there, but look, it disappears. And what happens is, right here, look, there is no creek. No creek over there, no creek right here, nothing. That's a hill. And here's what happens. You come over here, and it's underground. It comes right out of the ground right here. See? Fully underground right there. And I got tons, I was talking the other day on a video about the underground creek, and I'm making a pond out of. That's in that field over there. And it is way bigger than this one, way bigger. Now this little creek right here, see this little creek right here? That's the one that comes from over there, and that once I burn that tree pile or cut it up and make it into firewood, that's where the other pond's gonna go. So I'm gonna have a pond right there that's fed by this creek, and then I'll have a pond over there, again, 2 separate pastures fed by that creek where it's underground. So those ponds should stay fully, oh, check this tree out. Tim, you're just a squirrel brain. Can anybody tell me what kind of tree this is? Look at the bark on that tree. Anybody tell me? That is gnarly. Gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. And it's like that all the way up. I mean, seriously, look at this. Gnarly. All the way up. All right. But I was picking all that trash up out here, and of course, had to come out into this part of the creek. Let's get down here. My knee is feeling better today, guys. It still feels a little thick, but there's no pain to it. So, yeah, I was coming down here, and you see the creek gets a lot bigger. You see it's flowing real good right there. That's actually flowing pretty fast because all those little underground tributaries meet up with it. And I was right here. So I came across there, and I'm wearing my Crocs, and I'm walking across that little log right there, and I slipped, and I got a little wet. Yes, I did. I got a little wet. It's kind of funny, I know. But I should be filming this stuff, because in the past I never did, because I wasn't full-time YouTube, and I didn't think it would be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can cross it now with my boots on without falling. All right, I got it. Woo! And you see it gets pretty big, and then goes down to the culvert down there and crosses under. Man, it looks ominous right now. It's in the mid 70s, and it looks ominous. All right. I can't wait till I can get my shop built, my barn built, of course my house built. I want to get my trailers under cover. I just don't like having, you know, like I got my tractor under cover, but I got that trailer right there still not under cover. Don't like it a bit. Let me show you what else I've been working on today. Kind of went on a little tangent right there. But I did get wet. I did get bit. I didn't get hurt though. I didn't get hurt. And I was making a fire in the burn barrel, and everything was just so wet because it had been out, and I didn't have any diesel fuel. And I just talked about Mike from DD5 using gasoline to light a fire. You never, ever, ever want to use gasoline to light a fire. It's super, super dangerous. I've seen too many people get burned. But I used a chainsaw fuel, which is gasoline mixed with a little bit of oil. Kind of what diesel fuel is, right? And luckily I didn't blow myself up. So one of the other things I did today is I pressure washed the whole front porch of Grandma Carol's log home here. It was real green. I got almost all the green off. I still see a little bit in there. I didn't want to pressure wash it too hard because all the stain would go away. She has that gray stain. You can see where people have been walking. It is wore the stain off. But I got almost all the gray and the mud from the dogs and everything. You can still see it's still wet up here where I pressure washed. Got it all cleaned up. I cleaned off the chairs, cleaned off the swing right there. This is a gate. Grandma Carol actually made this gate. She stained it. Well, she stained that wood. She hasn't stained that wood yet. She puts it up right there, and she can keep the dogs up here in the springtime so they can play and stuff, not have to worry about. That's all wood for the stairs. You know, we took the metal off the stairs, the galvanized metal, and Grandma Carol's going to be putting conventional handrails up. Probably, I don't know exactly what I can clean this off. I got to fix this real quick. Let me fix the... Gotta fix the Old Glory here. Old Glory needs to be flying proud. Man, look at them ominous clouds going by, guys. I'm talking, ooh, it is going to get serious. There is a tornado watch for us. Severe thunderstorm watch. Severe thunderstorm is definitely coming. Hopefully tornadoes don't come. We're expecting large hail, high winds. It's not gonna be fun. But yeah, I cleaned off all the overhangs, sprayed everywhere. I didn't spray, didn't spray the chinking too much. I didn't want to mess up the log home. We have special stuff for that. But I cleaned all this up right there, sprayed that off. There's her rug. Let's see if it's dry. I think that's dry. Let's see if I can put that in the right direction. Welcome everybody. Yeah, hey Tater, what's up, Tater? Where's Tater? There's Tater. Grandma Carol said, don't film me, don't film me. She'd been working and cleaning inside. Yeah, so it's really cool. I'll show you again this spring. In the summer, or more in the summertime, the bees come here to this water because the bees are right there, right through the woods, right there. Bees are right through there. And they come here in the summertime and they drink out of this bird bath. It's pretty cool. Whenever it starts to get a little... Opposite is right now. Right now it's just so wet, but summertime we don't get no rain at all. It's just how West Tennessee is. It's how a lot of the country is. I know you're like, Tim, we're the same way. I know. But listen to this. Wet, wet, wet. All right. So I sprayed off the back porch here. Look how this is the porch we use the most often. That board there still needs to be stained, but you can see how it's already the stain started to come off right there, plus the light's on, so let's shine a light down there right there so you see my shadow. Punxsutawney Phil sees a shadow. All right, I think she wanted me to burn this. I got a bunch of stuff burned down. All right, come on over here. Yeah, it's been a busy day. I got up and started editing the video for this week of getting all that gravel distributed. I think you're gonna like it. That'd be 3 tractor videos in a row, and I may actually film putting that bed cover on and put it on RidgeLife because I got something else I need to do too. I can do it all together. See, I gotta start thinking. I gotta start thinking like a YouTuber, not just a guy who works 9 to 5. Or I never worked 9 to 5, but a regular job. Let me get this put up in there before I burn my fingers. Now let's see if we can get these in there. I think she wanted those burned. Burn trash. We burn our own trash here. Get this cover on there. That keeps the cardboard and stuff from floating off. That should burn. All right. Let's see how Grandma's blackberries are doing right now. There ain't no blackberries, guys. It's wintertime. Ain't no blackberries in wintertime. But guys, look. They're already starting to bloom. I mean, the leaves. Blackberries got leaves on them. I was just kidding when I came over here. Yeah, blackberries got some, they're not blooms, but they got leaves. They're gonna be frostbit this week because, guys, it's gonna get 8 degrees now. It was 10, then they changed it to 9, now it's 8. And we're supposed to get Tuesday night and Wednesday, 1 to 3 inches of snow and ice. You're like, Tim, 1 to 3 inches of snow? That's not very much at all. Try 1 to 3 inches of ice. That's the kind of thing that shuts a state down, is when you get all that ice. Ice, ice, baby. No, you won't be dancing and singing when you get ice like that. We've had ice storms in the Mid-South here, and it's been 2, 3, and 4 weeks without power. But wait a second. I think Tim's going to go off grid, and that's not going to be an issue. All my wiring is going to be underground. As long as the ice is fairly clear, my solar panels will still be making power. Actually magnify. No, they're black, so that the ice melts very, very quickly on a black surface, obviously. Snow blocks solar on your solar panels, but ice usually not that big a deal. I can get it off pretty quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna be off grid, but Grandma Carol's not off grid. So, but I do have a generator standing by. We can have power, and of course, we have natural gas heat, and the generator will provide control power for the thermostats and all that stuff. Of course, the Ridge Crib's got propane, and it uses the battery for the blower and the control power and everything. So, of course, I got Blue Eddies and Jackeries, and actually I don't have a Jackery. I got Blue Eddies, EcoFlows. What else do I got? I got a couple other brands. I like Blue Eddy though. It's one of my favorite. Guess what? Santa Claus Cloak Zero, now more delicious. Still delicious. I just opened this before I started. I started over here and walked my way that way, and I planned on sitting down, but I was like, you know what? We should walk around and talk. People like to walk around and talk. Get to see all kinds of pretty things, like my hot tub that needs to be cleaned up and put away. Actually, I leave it out long. See, I plan on taking it up to the ridge, but I may be able to get to use it before then, because I need to get my gazebo up before I bring that up, and it's going to be a little while before I get the gazebo because I need to get the carport up for the solar. So, the fun amenities can hold up. The things I gotta have to build and stuff, that gotta be first, right? Yeah. But you gotta live too. You gotta have some fun. You gotta balance your work and your fun life. So, hopefully I can do that. Of course, it stays 71 degrees like this. If it don't rain, I'll be on that motorcycle. All right, guys. I think that's all I can ramble about today. Wish me luck that the storms don't blow the Ridge Crib away. If it gets too bad, I will go inside Grandma Carol's. I try not to stay over there. You guys know that. But if it gets real bad, I'll be over there. I've already talked to Gavin, made sure he's aware of the storms coming. And they live in a big house. They have a storm shelter and everything, so they should be okay. But all right, guys, love every single one of you. Until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go Ridge Life. And don't get bit by ants. Ow! Woo!